morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us today at our St. John's worship. As things continue to open up little by little, we start to wonder if we might possibly be able to return to church one day. Could it really happen? What would church look like when we do go back? I'm sure it will be bittersweet. It will be so wonderful to see each other again. But what about all of the empty pews that we know will be there? What if the children have grown so much that we don't recognize them? What if they don't come back? What if we can't hug, visit, or sing? This list goes on, really. As chairs of worship, Krista and I talk about this regularly. We pray about it. Our job during this pandemic has been more in so many ways. More work, more stress, more sadness, more concern, but mainly more determination, more creativity, more faith, more trust, more admiration, more gratitude, more pride in St. John's. We will overcome the hurdles that come our way, just as we have been doing this past year and a half. I have been so fortunate to be able to spend time at our cottage in Allenwood this past time of the great pandemic. It has been a blessing to be able to get out of the house and have a change of scenery. We have been here since my birth during the summer, but we were able to spend Christmas here, and the girls and I were able to snowshoe along the shores of Georgian Bay all winter. I have marveled at the changing seasons and have acquired many wonderful memories. The Boxing Day polar dip, gentle evenings watching the girls paddleboard, beautiful sunsets and sunrises, bright moon and starlight. There are always thoughts bouncing around, worries, wonder, anger at injustice, gratitude, planning for the immediate future and also the long term. No wonder I have trouble sleeping at night. In mindfulness, we are always reminded that we should not judge, and that is something that is very hard for me. When being mindful, thoughts that we have are bound to overtake the quiet. We are just to acknowledge our thoughts with no judgment and then continue with the mindful process. I haven't quite been able to grasp all the concepts, but I know it's good for my health and well-being, so I'm committed to practicing long term. One day at a time, or even one step at a time, is what we need to focus on, because living in the present moment is a challenge, but necessary to where we are. Karen and her global music class had a unique opportunity this past Wednesday. They attended a mega Zoom rehearsal hosted in Cornwall, United Kingdom, ahead of the G7 summit that is taking place this weekend. There were over 1,400 people involved across 14 time zones. The song was called G7, spelt G-E-E, and is written by Tim Rice and Peter Hobbs. Now, if you're not sure who Tim Rice is, he wrote some awesome lyrics, such as Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, Jesus Christ Superstar, The Lion King, Aida. It's meant to amplify the voices of young people to world leaders who are often underrepresented. Tim Rice attended and did a question and answer period. Greetings were also brought from Gordon Brown, envoy to the United Nations for Global Education, and Sophie Dodd, CEO of Future Leaders Network and chair of the Y7. What an awesome opportunity for these young people who are our future. Please hold Colin, Susie, and their family in your prayers. The past several months have been very challenging. Colin suffered a stroke earlier this week and is currently at RVH. The doctors are hopeful that he will recover fully with rehab and time. We are going to have a coffee party on June 27th after church at 11 a.m., so you might want to write that on your calendar. As well, there will be a council meeting on June 21st by Zoom at 7 p.m., and everyone is welcome to attend. Happy birthday wishes go out to Ken, who is celebrating his birthday today, and Elaine, who is having a birthday on the 19th. We hope you have great days where you can celebrate the wonderful people that you are. Have a great week.